Okay, here we are once again. It's SG Education Nigeria Limited. We are here to give you information, and it's a very quick one here. And this video has to do with what you need to get ready when you want to start the process of studying abroad. If you want to study abroad, then of course you need to get things ready. What are these things you need to get ready? The very first thing you need to get ready is an international passport. You cannot travel abroad without an international passport. So that's the first thing you need to get ready. An international passport costs between 40 to 120,000 naira, depending on whether you want in Nigerian naira. I'm talking about Nigerian naira now. Depending on whether you want to go for 5 years, whether you want to go for 10 years, and then whether you want to go for express or whether you want to take your time. So an international passport is the first requirement. And of course, whatever country you are coming from, you need to have an international passport from that country. That's the first requirement. Then the second requirement is to gather all your academic documents. Your high school certificate, your WAEC certificate, your NECO certificate, your NABTEP certificate, your college certificates, gather them. Your OND certificates, your HND certificates, you need to gather that as well. Then, of course, the transcripts of your OND study, your HND study, your BSc study, you need to gather that as well. If you have done the master's program and you need that qualification as well, then, of course, you also need to get that qualification. And then you also need to get yourself academic reference. You also need to get an up-to-date CV. You also need to get yourself a personal statement or statement of purpose. All of these are required. And then, of course, you need to talk about the financial requirement. And the financial requirements for someone who wants to study abroad, there are two. The first one is the tuition fee. And the second one is the maintenance funds. Maintenance fund is the money you set aside for accommodation, for feeding, for clothing, etc., etc. And so how you are able to calculate these two financial obligations is, for example, say your tuition fee is £10,000, and then your maintenance for the school outside London, I'm talking about the UK now, outside London is £9,500, for example. So if you pay £6,000 from your tuition fee, that means you have a balance of 4,000 left. Then you also now have 9,500. So you add 9,500 to 4,000, you are looking at 13,500. So you should have the equivalent of 13,500 pounds in an account in your name for a period of time before you'll be able to get CAS or visa letter. And then, of course, to move on to applying for visa. So this is the financial requirement. The academic requirement, of course, you need to get all your certificates, your transcripts, academic reference, up-to-date CV, personal statement, and then, of course, you now talk about the finance, the money for tuition fee, the money for maintenance. And if you haven't got the money for maintenance, you could also get a loan from a bank or maybe from a cooperative society. This could also help. Or maybe you have a well-to-do individual, friend, family member, a relative, uncle, cousin, auntie, who can lend you that money. Then they can, of course, lend you the money for you to meet the financial requirements. So all of this will help you to successfully prepare to successfully travel abroad. If you have these documents and these requirements, financial requirements as well ready, then of course you can get in touch with us and we'll help you with getting admission to study in schools around Europe, the United Kingdom, USA for some programs, Canada for some programs, with some terms and requirements for Canada and USA as well. And we'll be able to help you to achieve your study abroad goals. Get in touch with us by WhatsApp message on +44 79 640 19341, and we'll be able to set you on the right path and you will achieve your study abroad goals with our help, our guidance, and our support. See you soon in the UK, and get in touch with us if you need any admissions process to be done for Lithuania, for Cyprus, for Poland, for Netherlands, for Spain, for the United Kingdom, of course, for Canada, for USA, for some programs of study for USA and Canada, and of course, a strict terms and conditions for these two countries as well. Thank you very much, and do smash the like button and subscribe. Consider subscribing to this channel. We encourage you to do that, please, and share our videos. It costs nothing to subscribe. It costs nothing to smash the like button. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao.